Finding a great place to live, especially in a neighborhood that you've never been to before or you've never lived in before, can be like navigating through the jungle with a blindfold on. Today's video is all about relocating to Surrey and how to navigate that move like a pro. You're going to learn all about the different communities all throughout the neighborhood, get some statistics on each community individually, and really, this is designed to help you pick which area might be best for you to call home with you and your family. You're going to come away from this video knowing the details of each community as a whole. You're going to have the information you need to pick what's really most important to you. And hopefully it arms you to feel ready to get ready for the next step, which is eventually moving to Surrey. Just before we jump into it though, don't forget to hang around till the end. I have got something new I have been working on for months that I am so excited to share with everybody. So hang around till the end and I'll fill you all in on it. If that all sounds good, let's get going. There is so many advantages to living in Surrey, and if you're coming from anywhere in the Lower Mainland, you're absolutely going to love it. We usually see lots of people relocate to Surrey. Generally, they're coming from areas of the north, like Vancouver, Burnaby, Coquitlam, and relocating to the Surrey area. Oftentimes, we have people relocating from Abbotsford to Surrey, and we get a lot of people from other provinces and across the world. I'm going to break down the 6 main neighborhoods in Surrey in this video today, and those areas include Newton, Fleetwood, Guildford, South Surrey, Central City or Whalley, and Fleetwood. We're also going to dive into some things that you might care about for your next home. And those things include things like what the current population of each area is and what the estimated population will be in 2031. We're going to hit the benchmark price for homes in these particular areas. I'm going to fill you in on the elementary schools and how many of the elementary schools have a rating of at least 7.5 or better. And this is all according to the Fraser Institute. And just to draw a line for you, all across British Columbia, the average school rating for elementary schools is 6. We're going to talk about whether the areas are generally good for transit options if you're somebody who needs to commute. And we're going to discuss whether each area has its own really major or significant retail and shopping areas, or do you have to commute to go get stuff? We aren't going to dive into crime rates or anything like that in the communities for the purposes of this video, but we did do a really great video on that just recently with all the information you're ever going to need, titled, "Is Surrey Really Safe?" And you can find that right up here. So the first community on our list is Cloverdale, and some quick facts on Cloverdale for you include the current population is about 76,390 with an estimated population in 2031 of 86,120. The benchmark price of a home is $1,084,900. And this is just all types of homes averaged out, of course. Cloverdale features 3 elementary schools that have a rating of at least 7.5 or higher. I've personally rated them as a no on whether they are good for transit options or not. And they really don't have a major shopping and retail area, at least certainly not compared to other areas of Surrey. Cloverdale is certainly one of the most historic areas in all of Surrey. In fact, it was where the original town center was located. I really consider Cloverdale more of a bedroom and family community. In fact, it's really awesome for families. So if you have a young family looking to relocate, this is certainly one of the top areas between this and South Surrey that I would urge you to consider. There are some pretty significant events that go on in Cloverdale as well, ones that people travel from all over to enjoy. One of them being the Cloverdale Rodeo, and the other is the Canada Day celebration, which is actually the largest Canada Day celebration in all of Western Canada. And if you haven't had a chance to check it out, you definitely should. And lastly, Cloverdale is really kind of divided by 2 areas, which is Clayton and Old Cloverdale, what I call Old Cloverdale anyway. Old Cloverdale is really kind of developing. This is where all the historic parts of town are, and you're seeing a lot of properties kind of get refurbished or turned around into more density, which means more condominiums, more townhomes, that sort of thing. Whereas Clayton is more of a neighborhood that is full of detached homes and townhomes and more of that bedroom community style that we were talking about. Moving on to Fleetwood and jumping into some quick facts on that area. The current population is 70,700 and estimated to grow to 79,820 in 2031. The benchmark price of a home is $1,184,000, and they feature 2 elementary schools that have a rating above 7.5 according to the Fraser Institute. I rate it as not a great area for transit options, and they really don't have any major shopping or retail areas, at least again compared to some of the other areas in Surrey. Fleetwood is exactly what I kind of consider Cloverdale. It's another really bedroom community because it just doesn't really have the commerce that some of these other areas have, so it's really just a lot of homes in the area. It's kind of the middle ground between maybe Guildford and the Langley area or Cloverdale area. But this all might change in the future with the new SkyTrain line that is supposed to be coming directly down the Fraser Highway, which will hit both Fleetwood and Cloverdale areas. Fleetwood's got some awesome things going for it, like the Sports and Leisure Complex, a very popular area, especially for young families with kids in organized sports. And like most of Surrey, they've also got a plethora of parks to choose from, including one of my favorites, Fleetwood Park. This area has really grown over the years and really primarily started out as a detached home community, which over the last few years has added a lot of townhome development. And now you're starting to see many more condos go into this area, especially along the Fraser Highway corridor. Next on our list is the sub-area of Guildford in Surrey. Guildford's current population is about 70,570 and estimated to go up to 86,050 in 2031. The benchmark price of a home is $746,200 and has 4 elementary schools with a rating of 7.5 or higher in the area. Guildford is definitely a great option if you require transit, and it is probably the best on our list in terms of having major shopping and retail areas available to you. One of my favorite things about Guildford is it is a very diverse area, and you've got just about every make and model of person living in this area, making for such a wonderful community. As mentioned, it's got a massive commerce area, and this just isn't limited necessarily to shopping, but it's got dining, it's got industrial nearby, it's got just about everything you could ever want in one central location. There's lots of great stuff in Guildford, like the Guildford Rec Center, an incredibly popular area. But what I find people really love about Guildford as well is not just the shopping and the diverse culture, it's the access to Highway 1 to get out of town easily. So if you're somebody that needs to commute into the Tri-Cities or Vancouver, this is a great option because you can just jump right on the highway on the brand new Portman Bridge. Following up with Guildford, we have Newton. Newton's current population is 157,120, with an estimated population in 2031 of 172,880 people. The benchmark price of a home is $1,022,900 and has 4 elementary schools that rank above the 7.5 rating according to the Fraser Institute. This area is definitely a good option for transit, although it doesn't have any rapid transit yet like some of the other areas on our list. And I've ranked it as a yes for major shopping and retail options that are available in the area. Newton is also another area that is incredibly diverse and in fact has one of the largest Punjabi communities in all of Canada. It's also got one of the biggest populations generally for the area of Surrey out of all the areas on our list. I find that there's a lot better options for all different types of housing across Newton, whether you're looking for a townhome, a detached home, or a condominium. Being relatively central as well, Newton is also considered an industrial hub of Surrey and features some really incredible companies, one of them being PowerTech Labs, which is one of the largest clean energy testing and research labs in all of North America. Pretty cool, right? Number 5 on our list is South Surrey, and certainly personally my favorite area in all of Surrey. Its current population is about 96,800 people and estimated to grow to 115,460 by 2031. Coming at the top of our list, the benchmark home price is $1,247,300, and also coming in the top of our list features 8 elementary schools that have a rating of 7.5 or higher, according to the Fraser Institute. Now, unfortunately, I don't consider South Surrey a great area for transit options, but it does have a major shopping and retail area that the community absolutely loves in both the Semiahmoo Town Center area and the Grandview area. For a more detailed video on the entire South Surrey area and the different sub-communities of it, you can check out right here, which will also be linked below in the description. South Surrey is the largest area by land volume in all of Surrey. The residents of South Surrey kind of share this area with the city of White Rock, which actually used to belong to the city of Surrey. That's a whole other video to get into. But it's really kind of like a beachside community and features areas like Crescent Beach and has some amazing park space in it. One of my favorites is being the Sunnyside Acres Urban Forest. This area is kind of considered like the crown jewel of Surrey for many reasons. It's a great area for kids, as mentioned previously. It's got border access to get into the United States, as about as easy as you can get. And there's generally lots of development going on in South Surrey due to the population growth that is expected. So you're going to continue to see lots of growth in areas around the Semiahmoo Town Center, which we've done a video on the Semiahmoo Town Center plan if you're curious about what's happening with that. But this development's led to some really great things. If you've ever been to the Grandview Outdoor Morgan Crossing shopping area, it's pretty cool. And we've also been able to get some new schools and the Grandview Heights Aquatic Center, which is about the coolest swimming pool you could ever visit. The very last on our list is the Central City area, or what's normally called Whalley. Whalley's current population is 132,390 and estimated to grow to 170,970 by 2031. The benchmark price of a home is $564,000, and this is largely due to the fact that this area has a ton of condos in high-rise buildings. For elementary schools rating above 7.5 on average, they only have 2. It is by far the best option for transit in all of Surrey because it is the hub of the SkyTrain currently and also has a major shopping and retail component in the Central City Mall location area. Back in 2017, the City Council for Surrey really envisioned a new type of Surrey, with Whalley or Central City being the new downtown. Not only does this area have great shopping and great transit, but it's also got great post-secondary options like Simon Fraser University or the upcoming UBC campus that's going to be in Surrey, as well as Surrey Memorial Hospital. That's not education, but you get what I mean. There is a ton of more development due to come to this area as it's going to see one of the largest population growths of all the areas. But fear not, because population growth won't be a bad thing, because Surrey is the city of parks and they've done a really good job building this area to keep some of those aesthetics and not be too downtownish. So definitely check it out when you're here to visit. So those are the 6 main hubs in all of Surrey that are definitely worth considering, and hopefully you've got some good information so far on what areas might be a good option for you to explore if you're looking to relocate here. If you're looking for more of an up-and-coming kind of community, I would definitely suggest the Central City or Whalley area or the Newton area. Those communities are growing at incredible rates, and there's some really great development that is due to come to those areas. I would also probably pick those same areas for cultural aspects. So if you're really looking to be immersed in the great and diverse culture that is Surrey, Newton, and City Centre are definitely the places to go. I didn't want to leave you without kind of summing all this up though. This is a lot of information for you, so we're going to hand out some awards. Not literally we're going to hand out awards, but we're going to let you know the areas, depending on what's most important to you, that kind of come in the top and the bottom of the categories mentioned in this video. Coming in for the biggest current population is Newton, with the biggest estimated population growth coming to Central City. This area is expected to grow by almost 25,000 people in the next 8 years. The most expensive community is South Surrey, and the least expensive or most affordable community is Central City. The area ranking the best for having the most schools rated above 7.5 is South Surrey. The best area for transit has got to be Central City, not only because of its access to highways, bridges, but also the SkyTrain and bus routes. And lastly, the major shopping and retail area has got to be Guildford. So congratulations, Guildford. The mall and surrounding areas has served you well. So there you go. That is your comprehensive guide to all of the neighborhoods that are located in Surrey. Now, before I let you go, I want to tell you what I've been really excited about and been working so hard behind the scenes on. And this is our new first-time home buyers course, completely electronic and made free to you. This course is packed with almost 3 hours of interactive learning between videos, downloads, cheat sheets, and questions to make sure when it comes time to buy your next home, you are fully prepared, educated, and informed to make the very best decisions that you can. I won't get all into the course and the details of it in this video, but what I will do is link the video below so you can go check it out and check out the page where you can get into the material right away. There is no sign-up fee. It is completely free to you because the goal of this course is really to help you become a better home buyer, and that's exactly what it's going to do. So I hope you like it and would love to hear your feedback on it. Hey, look, thanks for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe for more great content from the German group. We work really hard to get you great information, so if you could also hit that like button, it would be appreciated, and we will look forward to seeing you on the next video.